to sow some Brussels sprouts. It does seem odd to be thinking about Christmas now at Easter, but the truth is if you want sprouts on your Christmas table, you have to sow them because they need a very long time in the ground all summer, taking up all that sun before you get the sprouts. Now, I know that some people hate sprouts and other people love them. I personally absolutely adore sprouts. I think it's all about the cooking, and I think if you can cook them right, they taste fantastic. And I really like to pan fry mine, split them in half, pan fry them in a bit of olive oil, put some balsamic vinegar, reduce it down, and oh, I swear, really wonderful. But in case Brussels really aren't your thing, then maybe you should try this new vegetable. It's a cross between a kale and a Brussels sprout, and it's been bred in England. It's called Petit Posy, and it seems to have a variation of purple and green, and they do look like little kind of tiny rosettes of frilly leaves rather than a Brussels sprout. And the big improvement is not only do they look fantastic, but they taste a lot sweeter. So I'm keen to see whether it is going to be as good as it says it is. Now, whether you sow this new variety or traditional ones, the best thing to do is to sow them now, and you can sow them in a seed bed, but if you don't have space, you can sow them in modules. And I think the trick is to use a really big module, because the brassica family really hates to be checked in growth. And if you sow them in too small a module and they spend one day where they don't get enough water, that really has an effect on them. And when you plant them out later on, you'll see them kind of get going and then they'll suddenly stop growing. And I often think that's because they've got checked. So a nice big module, and then I just like to make a little indent in the middle of each one, and then sow a seed. Cover them up with a little bit of compost, and then keep them somewhere warm, either in a cold frame or perhaps maybe in a cool greenhouse just while they germinate, and then bring them outside to harden off. And you're looking to plant them into their final position, I suppose, mid-May to June. Label, and that's it. And all that's left to do is give them a good water, and we'll have sprouts for Christmas.
Now, 2 weeks ago, I had a spare